Oh, another day and episode. Who's ready for another goalless adventure? Oh, I am. At one point, this series will get entertaining, I promise. If anyone's new to this series, this is a really bad sort of introduction to it. It is entertaining, I promise. Just not for the actual football. We're still boring to watch. But we are... Actually, we're not in the playoffs anymore. We're just outside of them. But we have a chance today, viewers, to turn that around because... Oh, the inconsistency is too much. Since last time out, where we lost to Maidstone and Concord, I'm ready for another 2 defeats. We managed to then go on and beat Havant and Waterlooville. Lost to Welling in the FA Trophy, so we're now officially out of that. Beat Gosport, beat Dulwich Hamlet. Lost to Chelmsford because we always lose to Chelmsford. Somehow came back from 2-0 down in the final 5 minutes to get a credible 2-2 with Slough, then beat Chippenham, then beat Welling, lost to Dartford. Now today we play Hendon. Now Hendon drew 0-0 with us a few episodes back, and for that I hate them. I really want to thump them, but I've got a bad feeling that ain't going to happen. And then after that we've got a big game against Hampton and Richmond. Our run-in is actually not too bad in comparison to all the other teams that are in and around us. The only team that we play in that mix is Haringey and probably Salisbury and Truro and Eastbourne Borough. Suddenly, the more I talk about it, the harder it is. Basically, we're only playing one team there that's actually in the playoff places as it stands. We're currently 13 points behind Oxford City, so we might as well rule the fact that we're going to win the title out of it, but we could well get into the playoffs. That's got to be the minimum aim, and like I said, we are taking on bottom-placed Hendon. And as we all know, because of Football Manager law, the bottom team must always take points away from you. Oh, apparently the fans' trust might be taking over taking over the club. Well, they love me, so... Right, well, we're 8th, and we're not in bad form, but we're not in brilliant form either. So what we really need to do is get a win. No other real signings have been made since the last time out. All that's happened is that we have sold off a couple of players and players that are looking to leave. Kyamin Fowler, and obviously we know we signed Cover, but he's back on loan. But Fowler has now gone to Gloucester. Played alright for us, but wasn't brilliant, basically. So Dubois in goal, then you got Bailey, Chambers and Ekpateta as the usual back three. They've all been pretty solid recently. Bailey maybe a little less so. Pearce has been really good since he came in actually, so he may well end up overtaking Bailey. Then you got Sarah on the left as always. Turner, Rees and Gyamfi as the midfield four with Reed in support of Johnson and Kundal, both of whom I have to say have been brilliant. Jay Reed has also kind of come back into contention, but he did get injured for 7 weeks with some fractured ribs, so not brilliant. I'm going to say the media have given us a lot of credit lately. Go out there and give them a worthy display. I have no idea why the media are crediting us so much. We've been mediocre at best. They might be trying to change formation again because obviously the 3-4-1-2 has been found out after 5 games. So, yeah. Palmer on the right hand side here. I mean, don't worry boys, you just let them pass it through you. There's no need to win the ball back. This is just... Greco hits it. Dubois makes an absolute meal out of that. Honestly. Oh, he was offside anyway. Well, that's good to know. We're being battered by Hendon at home without them scoring. I mean, it is not enjoyable to watch. Gyamfi on the ball here. Gets to the right hand side. He's been so much better since I moved him into that winger position over there. And then he plays that ball back. It's literally... I'd rather... Oh my god, I want to scratch my own eyes out. Brooke... to Riot, they're going to score here, aren't they? Bolton hits it. Oh, good save, Dubois. Don't worry, mate. You do that camera save. If only there were actually people with cameras in Billericay that wanted to record such wonderful football. I genuinely feel like there's a fear on camera. Whenever I come on camera, we're just like, I can't score. We can't let them know that we're a decent team. Don't show the viewers. Gyamfi tees it in. Reed, how have you missed that, you absolute turd? How have you missed that? Sayer down the left. Don't cross it in. He's crossed it in. And it's fallen straight to Gecko here, or sorry, Greco. Good tackle. I saw a tackle. We made a tackle. Turner to Johnson. Square it. Reed, please finish. That's an unbelievable save. Cundall! Cundall bundles it in. Yes, Greg Bundle. / Cundall. / I think I prefer Bundle, because whenever I say Cundall, it almost sounds like a rude word. Oh, he's absolutely Greg Bundled it in. I love it. Brilliant first time from Reed. It is a sensational save by the goalkeeper. Plain and simple. His name's Plain. Oh, that's funny. It's like hearsay, isn't it? Pure and simple gonna be that. No, it's not plain and simple. It's pure and simple, so it's nothing like that, Mike, is it? I did like a bit of hearsay, though. A bit of Liberty X. Sexy. Everything about you so sexy. You smashed the ball into the stand. That was awful. Not just the singing, but the finish. I'm delighted with your performance so far. I'm not really. By the way, I've also got some really mutinous bastard team leaders in my team saying, why aren't you playing Denilson Carvalho? He's one of our better players. Why aren't you playing him? Have you not seen his overall rating of 6.4 for the season? That would be why. If you want to go back to losing games because you've got an underperforming right winger who doesn't want to defend and can't score, then be my guest. But you ain't doing it here at the Ricky. Good header away there by Chambers to Brook. I mean, Brook's not my player, so it's not really good he did that, is it? Bailey's headed it straight into ball. Dubois makes me want to... just makes me angry. Makes me feel this way. Right, so I've made a couple of changes. Jaden Reed and Lewis Johnson have both come off, and on come Kiezu and Pearce. We're going to the 4-3-3 holding. And we're just gonna do that. We're just gonna do that, and we're just going to try and see this game out. If I need to start winning games 1-0 to get us into the playoffs, that is what we will do. And they're probably going to score, aren't they, now? Which means that we definitely won't score, because I can't remember the last time we scored in the 4-3-3 holding. I hate my life, and I hate Hendon. And how many bogey teams do I have to have in this effing division? Brilliant. It is more points dropped. And the wait for a win on camera since season 1 goes on. I just have to stay in charge until I can get rid of the shite that is in this team. Munch upbeat despite losing ground to Havant and Waterlooville, and everyone's unhappy about it. You mopey bunch of pricks. Carvalho is going for 2k. Off you go. Off you pop, sir. Bugger off. Go away. Carvalho has gone to Dorking. Fantastic. I'm sure he'll be brilliant for them because he was terrible for me. It's almost like now that you can't go back to formations that you did have beforehand. It's like that's not an option anymore because they already know exactly how you play. Michael Chambers is going to become the captain. Jake Wright, who I signed, who's a 36-year-old centre-back. He's fantastic. 37 now, actually. I made another signing as well, because why not? And I've signed in Charlie Owens, who looks like a pretty decent central midfielder that can actually play in that defensive mid-role that Reason's currently playing at the moment. And here's the other signing I've made, which is Kieran Wallace, and he apparently is a very, very good midfielder, so he's definitely going to come into the team and hopefully dominate in that area of the park. The only thing else I need now is the goalkeeper. If I can get that goalkeeper in who I've been looking at, I'll be delighted. Here he is, Kakper Kurilovic. Can I call him Kakper? I mean, he's absolutely brilliant, so he could be a potential League One goalkeeper as well. So, funnily enough, Amendola goes straight out, in comes Kakper, because quality. Right, okay, so, Hampton and Richmond, away from home. It's safe to say a win is the bare minimum here, otherwise we really are in trouble. And the first thing I've done is I brought in the two brand new signings, so Kakper is going to go in goal, and Wallace is going into midfield. Needs to be done. I need a reaction. I need it now. I need wins, please. Hampton are doing okay at the moment. They've won 4 of their last 5, so that's just great. Hopefully we can turn it around today, but now knowing that, I feel even less confident than I did before. Oh, right, we're in our red kit. I just want to win on camera for you all. I just want something to smile about. Ekpateta into Gyamfi. Come on, lad. Gyamfi to Turner. Turner, good ball into Cundall. Cundall does really well. Whips it in. Not quite. Gyamfi does. Whips it in. Johnson heads it over the bar. Of course it is. But it's a chance. It's a highlight, which is nearly one more highlight than we had last time. Bailey mopping up nicely there, finds Turner. Turner into Cundle. Cundle back to Turner. Over the top. Thought was there. Say he'll do it. He'll find the ball or not. Back to Turner. Turner into Cundle. I'm liking the play between the lines. Cundle into Johnson. Please finish. Get in, Lewis Johnson. It's his 25th goal of the season. He has been the main man, and he makes it 1-0 to Billericay. We've taken the lead! I can't believe it. I'm so happy. I'm waiting for the achievement to come up in the bottom. Why has it not come up yet? Great play there. Lovely finish by Johnson. Come on, boys. That's much better. We played in between the lines. We made good runs off the ball. Need a run of form before the end of the season, especially if we're going to go playoff-wise. I need a run. I need to get up some form before we get stuck in where it matters. Off. Gyamfi. Good ball there over to Sayer, who picks off. That touch is excellent. Sayer wakes some room. Lewis Johnson in the 3-yard box, in the 6-yard box, but 3 yards into the 6-yard box. Tucks it away for 2-0. We may not have been better in this game than them, but we are a lot more clinical. I can't believe it. We've actually not just scored 1 for you viewers. We scored 2 in 1 game. Oh, I say, aren't you privileged, all of you? Higgs on the ball now, just drifts wide with it, and it's a great little bit of play there by Sayer to block it, but Higgs gets back there again. He whips it in. Chambers knocks it clear, only as far as Moore. Moore on the ball, finds Higgs. Higgs bent. I could just do without a worldie from the opposition. Just once would be good. Could we just, not have a 30-yard pile driver every episode? I don't even want to watch it, even though it was that good. I don't want to watch it. Kakpo with a good hold there. I mean, I already know what's coming. We all know what's coming, don't we? Oh my God, Johnson's rolled him. Go on, Lewis. Lewis, that's a foul. Every single day of the week, referee, is that a foul? Send the bastard off. I'm surprised Johnson isn't taking it for his hat-trick, but Sayer steps up. Finishes it perfectly into the top bins. 3-1. It's a goal feast, viewers. Colin Farrell, that is either a brilliant save or a terrible save and a bit of luck. I'm going to put it down to a great save. It was definitely going in, but what a save by Kakpo. So what 45 minutes that was. You've blown them away with the 3 shots that you had on goal. Right, new plan then. Reed's going to come off because he's not been great. So what I've done, the viewers, is I've actually gone to a 4-4-2 now. Turner's going to go back in the deep line, playmaker, defend. We're just going to try and hit them on the counter and suck it up a little bit. So what I've done is I've taken off Reed, who wasn't playing particularly well in that advanced midfielder role. Bought on Kiezu. He's gone over to the to the left-hand side. Let's just sit this out. 4-4-2 v 4-4-2. Our team against their team. Man for man. We're the better team. We should win this. Pateta, you just let him walk away, mate. You do that. And he whips it in. Pierce, good header away, lad. Well done. Beer. The amount of 30-yard worldies is effing ridiculous. Just stop it. Well, 4 minutes of added-on time are up. I don't know how we've done it, but we have. It's a 3-1 victory away at Hampton and Richmond. New goalkeeper did well. New midfielder did well. 7 games to go. And it's anyone's guess. It's anyone's guess what's going to happen here. Harvey Sayer is only out for 2 to 3 days, which makes me feel a lot better. Johnson impresses. You've been so good for me this season. Thank you. I needed that win. Desperately needed that. Feel a lot better about it. The 4-4-2 kind of worked in terms of a sort of defensive formation to go into. We might just come back for the games against Truro and Eastbourne Borough to finish off the season, let you know of where we're at. It's going to get very hairy between now and then. Anything could happen. We've dropped points in games we shouldn't have done. There's been a little bit too much in the way of inconsistency, but I'm hoping that we can kind of just get to the playoffs, and that will signify progress. At least I'd like to think so. Thanks so much for watching today's episode. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Of course you have. We won on camera and there were goals. If you have enjoyed, of course, then please drop a like on the video, share, subscribe, do all those great things. Come back for the season finale of Season 2. Can we make it into the playoffs? I bloody hope so. Until then, take care everyone. Stay cool. Bye.